Furukawa and Sergei Volkov nearing an end. For Volkov, the completion of 366 days in space on his 2 flights. For Mike Fossum, 194 days in space on his 3 flights. For Satoshi Furukawa, 167 days in space on his first flight. This trio spent 165 days aboard the International Space Station. Aboard the station, Expedition 30 Commander Dan Burbank, along with flight engineers Anton Shkaplerov and Anatoly Ivanishin, watching the uplink of tonight's activities being sent up to them when the Ku-band communications capability is in play, as they are following the final minutes of the descent of the Soyuz TMA-02M to its landing site in central Kazakhstan. Standing by for further reports on the progress of the Soyuz as it tracks toward its landing site to the northeast of the town of Arkalek. Just about 5 minutes to go until touchdown. You can see in this view from the balcony camera overlooking the Russian flight control room at the Russian Mission Control Center outside Moscow, the map on the center screen showing the detailed map of the landing zone in central Kazakhstan. It's difficult to discern, but if you were in that control room, those icons on the map indicate helicopters that are converging in a circular pattern around the Soyuz vehicle as it is in its final moments of flight, just about 3.5 minutes until touchdown. The visiting vehicle officer reports that the search and recovery helicopters have the Soyuz vehicle in sight, descending gently under its main chute. Everything in good shape. 3 minutes until touchdown. The Soyuz spacecraft and its 3 occupants nearing touchdown now, about a minute and a half away. Just a few feet off the ground, those soft landing engines will ignite in a final braking maneuver. The contoured seats will have been automatically inflated to provide an extra cushion against the backs of the 3 crew members. Sergei Volkov in the center seat, Satoshi Furukawa in the left seat, Mike Fossum in the right seat of the descent module of the Soyuz TMA-02M spacecraft. Standing by for confirmation of landing. This is Mission Control Houston. The visiting vehicle officer has now confirmed that the Soyuz TMA-02M spacecraft has landed on the central steppe of Kazakhstan. The unofficial landing time, 8:26 p.m. Central Time, will be standing by for a more official landing time from the Russian Mission Control Center in Korolyov outside Moscow. Sergei Volkov, Satoshi Furukawa, Mike Fossum home after 5.5 months in space. With their 3 crewmates safely on the ground in the frigid climes of central Kazakhstan, the 3 other crew members, now the Expedition 30 crew, Commander Dan Burbank, and flight engineers Anton Shkaplerov and Anatoly Ivanishin, fly 252 statute miles over the Pacific Ocean, about to cross the equator. And we now have received reports from the Russian Mission Control Center that the Soyuz landed on its side as opposed to upright, not unusual in windy conditions. So we'll be standing by as the search and recovery forces and RSC Energia technicians begin the process of making their way toward the capsule to open the hatch and begin to extract the crew. Again, the Soyuz capsule landed on its side. The unofficial landing time, 8:26 p.m. Central Time, which was 8:26 a.m. Kazakhstan time on Tuesday morning, about 32 minutes before sunrise. As we await further reports from the landing site, and hopefully before long some television courtesy of Roscosmos from one of the all-terrain vehicles as part of the search and recovery forces that are now encircling the Soyuz spacecraft to begin the process of extracting the crew. Once again, everything went by the book this evening. The three crew members, Mike Fossum, Satoshi Furukawa,